Confident, vibrant, and quirky with an edge, this is 10 Minutes with Tiffany J, featuring the inside scoop on her mind, embodying interests, thoughts, and opinions. Also, the day in the life of an upcoming artist as she juggles the world around her, a 9-to-5, along with a handful of gifts and talents that will blow your mind. All things Tiffany J on her website at www.misstiffanyj.com. Now, let's get into the show. What's up, everybody? You are joining me for another ride to work. So by the time that you are listening to this, I'm sure you have heard 4 episodes worth of starting to hear that I'm going to be a mother, and it's quite exciting. What I want to talk about on this episode is just a rejuvenation and a spark of energy, and a spark of not necessarily physical energy, but a spark of like spiritual energy, mental and emotional energy and health that I've been feeling. And it really, you know what did it? I met this couple yesterday. I didn't even ask their names. No, I did, but we didn't necessarily do an order at work. So the girl, she was the mom-to-be. I'm not going to say the girl, I'm sorry. The mom-to-be, the woman, she was 8 weeks pregnant. And so at the time, she should be around 11 or 12. So if you are listening to this, congratulations to you. It was so nice to meet you and your guy. And so what I want to say to you and anyone else in our same position where we are expecting or trying to do something great in life, like I'm thankful for meeting you guys, because correct me if I'm wrong, I felt the little bit of uneasiness and the nervousness as far as in approaching, I guess, finding out that you're pregnant. Because around 7 to 8 weeks is when you pretty much get it confirmed, and you pretty much, may have like your first ultrasound. So I understand everything that you're feeling. And let's see. I will continue to come on the podcast, and I will continue to like update you guys as far as like how I'm feeling, like honestly, truthfully, because that's what you need, right? And what I was just now, because every time I get on, typically is when I'm about to, like, I'm praying on my way to work. And so I was like, well, I'm praying to God. Let me do that, and also include you in what I'm talking to him about. So there is an influencer Her name is Maya Galore, Maya Galore. I follow her on YouTube, and I also, follow her on Instagram. But mainly I stumbled upon her account on YouTube, right? So now she's married. She has her own home. She has a daughter, and I thought she said her son, like they was preparing the room for the son. So I was like, oh, is she expecting too? So I have to catch up with all her stuff. But she has weekly blogs, and it's amazing. And so I was praying, and I was like, I can't wait to get to the point with where she is. Like, she's, social media, you can really make a living off of it. Some people bring in several thousands, like a month, from their sponsorships, endorsements, and things that they, like merchandise that they have, right? And if you guys don't know, all things Tiffany J is going to be on my website, Miss Tiffany J. That's JAYE.com. And I do art. You can get art on demand, and you can have it on different substrates, as far as like print, canvas, metal, paper. You can get it on a pillow. You can get it on a t-shirt, a mug. You know what I'm saying? So you can have your own collection of things that I'm going to start to begin to create. So I was looking at her channel, and I was just like, I cannot wait to be like where she is in life. I'm no longer looking at myself thinking like, oh my gosh, I don't know if this and that or whatever. So far, God has proven himself, and I need to continue to believe that, like, regardless. Speak these things that are not as though they were, And so I will have my own place soon. I'm going to be thriving and glowing and just having an amazing time. This morning I woke up and I put on the church service of my church, the Park Church. They stream live every Sunday, and they also stream live for Wednesdays Bible studies, and also like when they have vacation Bible school and stuff like that. So I did that, and I had my plan. I said I got to get my fruits again for the week. I have the granola cereal, so I was like, ooh, let me get some Chobani yogurt, mix that in there. I got some plums, apples, bananas for the house, and then I got some Starbucks and for my mom and myself, right? So that was amazing. And I got some smell goods for like when you wash your clothes. And I had also washed the rugs. I cleaned up the bathroom. I washed the rugs to freshen everything up, just to get ready. I had did my hair this morning. I've been using Carol's Daughter, and I also use Polynation, but Polynation is only available online and also at one of the stores here in Charlotte in Tyson off of South Tryon. So I wasn't able to get there, and I went to Target and got Carol's Daughter because I just needed to rejuvenate my hair. Y'all, lately, in the last, let's say, month and a half, I hadn't really been taking care of my hair, and I was like, dang, like, what's going on? I'm taking the prenatal vitamins, and then I said, well, Tiffany, you are eating and you're doing things, but you neglected your hair. It's been cold, and I pretty much had it in my bonnet with a hat on top of it, and that's what I've been doing for a while. And so I said the only way it's going to thrive and stop breaking off is if you just put some tender love and care back into it. And once I started that, because it all started with the maternity shoot that I did on my birthday, once I did that, I think it started to spark a rejuvenation in my spirit. And so then it's interesting, when you're pregnant, people are obviously going to see, they're obviously going to notice, especially once you start showing, right? And so it's such a beautiful thing, and everyone is encouraging you, and everyone is like, you're expecting, and the thing that you're expecting is going to be something great. And people who have had kids, especially like grandparents, they know that bringing kids into this world and having a family is one of the most remarkable things. It's the core of what makes people who we are. You know what I mean? That's what keeps us pushing forward. Why do we go to work? Because we want to take care of ourselves, because we want to, live for our families and do things for our families. You know what I'm saying? So everything, that's the core. So when other people see women who are pregnant, it just, it does something to them. To them. So it reminds me that I am actively like carrying like the good thing, the thing that is going to, like change us all, pretty much. Any and everyone that encounters me now will have now a different experience because of what I am growing on the inside. And so that is that's pretty special, and I too will have a different perspective on life just by this experience alone, and how I'm handling it, enduring through it, etc., etc. So when I saw the couple, it was just so weird. I just naturally I was ready to say so many positive things to her, and I wanted to just continue to stay there in that conversation before I left them, because I don't know if I'll see them again, so that's what it was. And that's how I know. That's why I was praying. I was like, God, I'm going to jump back on my podcast. I'm going to continue to do all the things that I've been doing. I want to continue to sing. I want to continue to write. I want to continue to draw, continue to dance, because that's who I am, and it's what I create. And if who I am and what I create can help me make a living, then that is what I will do. And then my job, as far as framing, I really enjoy it. I find that it's something that I do extremely well, and I don't want to part ways from it. It doesn't make sense to it just doesn't make sense. And so I want to couple that with other things that I'm doing in my life, and it's all about time management. So if I can make that happen, and one thing that I'm so thankful for that the pregnancy has done is it's pretty much gotten things in order for me. I have to have a desk now, and I pretty much sit down and I write down this thing that we have at our job called a daily focus planner, and I write down my little segments of like, okay, what are you going to do in reference to your bills? What are you going to do in reference to the baby? What are you going to do in reference to the shower? What are you doing in reference to your car? This, and that, your bank, blah, 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 blah. And so every couple of days, and definitely every week, it's about having an administrative block, an administrative hour to sit down and get yourself in order and out with the old, in with the new. And then also I'm trying to minimize the amount of clutter that's in my mind, in my space. And so that also comes with the territory. So this was more of a catch up, and just to let you guys know that I'm excited about like moving forward, and also because it's getting warmer, thank God. So we can come out of our little hibernation period and get ready to sprout and show the world what we've been doing all winter. And then I'm excited to start working out again. I went to Double Dutch class, Charlotte Double Dutch aerobics with Alex, y'all. Amazing. That girl is going to do big things. Well, I've reached my 10-minute mark, so stay tuned next week. All things Tiffany J at www.misstiffanyj.com. I will check you guys later. Take care. Bye. That was another edition of 10 Minutes with Tiffany J. I hoped you all enjoyed yourselves. I know I did. Now you can get more episodes on my website at www.misstiffanyj.com. But don't stop there. Hop on over to the music tab and check out your favorite Tiffany J record, starting with my latest singles, Work For It and Callin' Me, which is on all digital platforms. Also with a bomb video showcase on YouTube featuring the Queen City, Charlotte, North Carolina.